What up, you amazing hackers? It's your boy, the humble hacker from Shottown, Ronan, back with a video. And today, I did a poll on my Twitter. If you guys want to hit me up on there, that's gonna be Twitter at Shot Ronan. I wanted to see if you wanted me to either stay on offensive security proving ground labs or switch to hack the box. And I got a high amount of people who wanted me to switch to over to this platform here. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Our first machine that we're working on is going to be called Return of the Mack. Yeah. Yeah, that was not me. That was my stereo. Sorry. You can blame that form of technology for singing, and it won't happen again. So let's see what we can do with this box here. We got our IP address, and also as a quick update, I will be working with this foothold methodology that I put together that's on my GitHub. That's going to be right here, and I'll have that in the description as well. Here is my overall mindset whenever I'm working on a machine in a lab, either on a Windows one or a Linux one. So I have both here. So this is mainly like my mental process whenever I'm going against like a target, and how I have to have like a checklist in my head because I have ADHD, so it's difficult for me to pay attention for like a period of time unless I have something that I can latch onto to keep me focused. And this kind of does that for me, but I don't know how it is for you, but let me know if it works for you or not. I am updating these as far as like new commands, new services, and stuff like that, so I have more of like a complete overview and not leave you cats like in the dark and whatnot. So we're going to be following this one and seeing what we can dig out. So let the fun begin. Now, as always, we always start with our Nmap Scan here, and normally I go through all ports so I can clear up any gaps, just in case if something is not in the top 1,000 ports or anything like that. But here we're just going to have the we're just going to run Nmap with the SC for safe scripts as v2-enumerate version of the IP address, and let this run. 1 second, I'm going to take a sip of my water. Refreshing, and I already ran the scan, so I'm not going to do it again. And let's see what we have. Let's go ahead and expand this out. So what do we have? So this is obviously a Windows box. We have DNS 53. Not that much that we could really do with that, but we do have HTTP right here that we can enumerate this way. And it looks like it does give us something, which is a printer admin panel. Alright, so we have our RPC. So we definitely have 445 open. Yes, we do. We have another HTTP. We have LDAP with our domain, and we will need to add this to our Etsy host file. So we do that. Let's split this in half. We're just going to, I love using Pico because it's easy for me for making documents and stuff. So we're going to go to our Etsy host file once my enter key decides to work, and then we're going to put this IP address listed here, and then the domain that we just found, copy that and place that here. So now how this will work is if we go into our web browser and we put in return.local, it'll automatically translate to the IP address that we added to the Etsy host file. So you see right there. Alright, so we have okay, let's see, we have our printer admin panel. Alright, do we have anything else? Okay, everything is still showing return local. Alright then. See if we have anything special in here. Okay, so we got another server address here. It's on port 389, so let's see if we have 389. Yes, we do. So let's take this and then add that as a secondary domain to our Etsy host file. We don't separate it by commas, they're separated by spaces. So X that, and now We are out. Okay. So so these are settings here, and here we have what? Server address, server port, username, and password. Okay, so there is. Let's see if we can inspect this part here. See if we can find anything. Okay, so this is. Okay, so this is start out. Okay, so we can't see what this is. Password type. Okay, so we can't see what this is. All right. So let's see. Let's try Google, and let's see if we can dig something from this out. Let's say. So these are. So this is a domain from the domain server address printer.return.local. So domain, not domain. Let's look up credentials from printer. That'll be this thing right here. And so we can obtain domain credentials through printer with netcat. So let's go ahead and look up what that is. Alright. Okay, let's skimmity scammy. And let's see how fast we can read this. Many business grade printer connected to company's domain through LDAP. LDAP requires domain credentials to authenticate with a domain controller. Now, in most cases, you will probably not get an administrator account to do this exploit, but you might as well get one. But at least you have a domain account you can work with. Oftentimes, printer passwords are left by default. Sometimes somebody orders the printer connected to a network. Maybe LDAP credentials, but that's about it. Because why would anybody want to hack a printer, right? Okay. So next thing we want to do after figuring out the printer model is going to Google, searching printer name plus default password, or the printer name plus manual, and try to find the default password for the specific model and use 000, quadruple 0, or quadruple 1 initially. Did you guys get all that? Okay. So let's see. Pointing the printer to our Kali machine. After gaining access to management, the printer, we want to navigate it out to settings to put the printer to our Kali machine is after the server. Okay. Excuse the German language, but you get my point. Oh. So how to verwenden, nicht verwenden, LDAP Serveradresse, Server nutzen? I don't know. Is that a better accent? I don't know if that's more on point or not, but let's see what this image here says here. So in the LDAP Serveradresse, it looks like that we changed the IP address to ours. Ooh. Unfortunately, was it young? Yeah. Who is the Benzovit's name? Yeah. Domain printer account? Yeah. That sounds more like Swedish. Okay, let's move on. Let's change this IP address now. Since this is what this thing says, let's find our IP address. You stupid. Much better. Take our ton 0. Take that. And let's put this here instead. And what else do we need? Starting a netcat listener on our Kali VM. So now we need to start a netcat listener on that particular port that's set. Okay, so we have just to listen to it. So we just want to do netcat listen to port 389, correct? That's right, 389. So 389. We're going to hit enter right there. Now let's go back over to here and let's see if we click update what this does. Anything? Oh, wait. Oh, stupid. It didn't change the IP address here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, because it defaulted after I clicked away to that server address. Okay, so let's try this again. So we have our IP address. Let's click update. Do we have anything? Damn, this did it again. All right. Hold on. Let's confirm. Okay. Okay, let's click update. Let's not touch anything now. Okay, so it defaulted back to that. Hang on. How does this thing say to do it? Oh, stupid! Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Listen on port 389. Okay, that makes more sense. So let's go back to here. Change this to that. Shiitake. Now let's go back to here. Ah, here we go. Yeah, sucker. Alright, so here we are. So looks like we got some details here. Our username was svc-printer. And this is the password fork that we're updating. Alright, cool. So let's put this note in our booty pocket. Let's copy that right here. Alright. Put this right here. Colon separate that. And let's just put this as a note. Crap. Oh, good. It's already typed. Okay, cool. All right. So now that we have this, let's see what else that we can do here. Okay, so we have these credentials. Let's get rid of that part. Now we have some pretty dope tools that we could use as far as like if we have like an actual service account that we can connect to a machine with. We could use a cool tool that's basically built for this AD stuff called Nmap Exec. So let's give that one a shot. So let's go with Nmap Exec, right? And let's enter and see what options that we have to do for this thing. Since it's most likely going to be SMB, we're going to use that one first. Okay, so we know that this is open, and we also know that this damn mouse wants to work. This is open, so let's start with this one first and see what we can do. Since we have credentials, we're not flying blind, which is dope. So let's just try this out again. So we got Nmap Exec. Let's specify SMB, right? Then the domain name is, let's start with the turn.local, right? Okay. So this is Windows 10 build 17763 64-bit system. Okay. Now let's see what's up with that printer one. See if this gives us the same responses or not. So just update that with printer right there. Okay, so it points to the same domain. So, okay, cool. All right then. So what is our next step here? Let's try SMB map with this. SMB map. We specify H as our host, so let's go with our return.local first. Our username is svc-printer, and our password is whatever the hell this is. Right? Okay, let's. Oh, that's weird. Wait, it cleared out the password. Okay, so hold up. Let's try to put this in quotes first. Let's see if this does the trick. All right, cool. So we just mapped out what's running on the SMB It's over here. And we have admin that's read only, IPC that's read only. These are read only except for this one. So let's see if we can interact with this one. So let's use the same command, right? But in this one, we're gonna, let's see what else we can do. Hold up. What other options do we have in this thing again? Okay, we have our domain. Let's see what other command switches. Okay, here we go. We have path. All right. All right. So let's see what this one can do. All right. Let's see if we can see C. Let's put this in quotes again so we don't get the same problem. Let's see what we have in the users directory. No access. Okay. Let's just try regular C instead. Hold up. Let's get rid of that slash just in case if it's giving us some problems. Alright, so that's not it. Wait, double quote. I gotta put another one in here? That's weird. Hold on. Why would it do that? Let's try single quote instead. That is super weird. All right, let's add our account info. Oops. With our account name, see if we can read that. Okay, so we still can't read anything in here. This is super awkward. Oh, wait. Ah, dummy. Because we're not reading from C colon, we're looking at C dollar sign. Okay, hold on. Let's see if this one works. Ah ha ha! Now we're cooking with some gasolina. All right, so now we have. So now we have to use the dollar sign instead because that is what SMB says that we have access to. So okay, so syntax matters. Say it again with me. Syntax matters. All right. So let's see if we can look at our desktop and see what this will show us here. Okay, so we have user.txt file. Now here's a little bit of tricky part. We can read this by using the type command, but we're not in an actual shell prompt though. We're running SMB map, which should just be mapping out what's on a drive and not running anything. Let's see if this thing has anything to execute. Okay, this has X command. Let's see what this one does. Whoops. Let's see if I can read the ini, this nt user ini file. Let's see what we could do. Let's see if this does that. Okay, so looks like executing command does not work with this X flag. Alright, so we have one other tool that we could use to connect to a device via SMB, and that application is going to actually I was thinking of why was ODAP search in my head? My bad. I was thinking of LDAP search, but no, not that one. Evil-winrm. That's it. Let's see. We have. All right. And how we use this one. Let's see what commands we use. Okay. So evil-winrm, we specify the IP address, the user. scripts path if we have them, port, and password. And if we have a hash file, we can use that. We can specify a URL as well. So the IP address that we're connecting to is right here. The user, right? And then the password is this. Okay. All right. So we got a prompt. All right. So let's go back a step. Go over to our desktop. We have our user.txt file in here. All right. Cool. So what are our next options to further escalate this thing? So let's see. Services. Can we see services? Actually, the first thing that we need to do is to see who the HB are first. So who am I? Okay. Who am I? What are our privileges? Okay. Load driver. Nothing as far as like executing stuff is concerned. So let's go groups. What groups are we in? Wait. Yeah, groups. Sorry. All right. Okay, server operators. That's different. Print operators. Okay, that makes sense because of the actual print server that we're supposed to be using. But what are server operators? Let's Google that shiitake mushroom. Actually, let's look at their purpose. Let's discover their purpose. Okay, these groups are not really used anymore, mainly provide backward compatibility with NT4. Okay, so this account shouldn't be here. Alright, so that account shouldn't be here. So what are the options that we could use in order to take advantage of this thing here? Alright, let us check some more stuff out. Let's actually let's streamline this. So we have access to this account here, and we should be still in the same path. Now, one thing that we need to upload here is our WinPs, and as a sanity check, netcat. So let's upload those, and we use the upload command here. Okay, and casually wait on that to finally upload here. So let's see. Let's see what we have so far in our testing notes here. So we're in our post-exploitation section here. Sorry, we didn't go through like the rest of these. My bad. All right. So okay, so we already went through our information gathering section, so and went through certain, just like seeing what we can do. Let's do some system enumeration here. So let's copy this command right here. Whoops. It should probably tell us the exact same thing, that this is Windows 10 as well as the build on it. Mother sucker. Highlight. Okay. All right. So that didn't work. And let's check out a few enumeration tactics here. So let's go with, let's see. Okay, this is our account information here. Now, as well as our local group memberships. So let's see. Nothing really of use from here. Let's try looking at scheduled tasks. Oh, and this is PowerShell, so this is okay. So these are going to run completely different. Can I run this command? Services? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. All right. So these are services that are running on this machine here. What is this? So let's see how we can use one of these now. So okay. Oh, look at this. Alright, let's check this one out. And let us see what we can do here. Okay, so we already have our WinPs. Matter of fact, let's run that. Okay. Super duper. Alright, and while this is running, let's skimmity scam scan. Right, we're already using WinPs, so then that run there. DLL hijacking. Unquoted servers, service paths. These are fun, but we don't have one. So let's keep it pushing. Let's see what else we can do. We have services. Okay. So these are taking advantage of services, which we want to do. All right. So what is this? Service config. What is this doing? Okay. So this is something. Using MS Venom to create a false application, and using this here to, looks like, reassign a path of this file to this here. Okay, so let's look up how to do that. Let's see. Windows. Okay, services with a service controller. Okay, so here's something else. Okay, so we can run queries, start, stop, Windows services. Okay, cool. So what is this one? Creates a subkey and entries for a service in the registry and adds service control manager database. All right, so this says that we use sc.exe, server name, create a service name, specify the type, if we need to, interact, error, we have bin path, binary path name. Okay, so now that we have our netcat uploaded, oh damn, this errored out, that's weird. Okay then, fine. So why didn't you accept my script? Okay, fine, never mind. All right, so we have, let's take this and work this out. Actually, I should just probably just click that button. Makes a lot more sense. All right, so we're gonna go sc.exe and let's create a service. So okay, and let's set the binary path right as our netcat. What other commands do we have in here? Okay. Bin path that equals where we put our netcat file. So that's going to be in quotes users. Put that on the desktop, I believe. Right? Okay, so we put that there. All right, so we have one more issue. How do we use this now? All right, so how about this config? What does this do? All right, let's see what we have. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Right, okay, so yeah, create a new service. That's here. Let's see if this gives us anything else. How do we execute? Can we execute commands? Okay, hold on. EXEC. But that's not for this application, though. Okay, so let's take a guess and let's see. Hold on, let's see what this does first. Never mind, because it's creating something. So let us copy this section. Clear the rest of this out. See if this gives us any responses. All right, cool. So option, note, error, scribe group. Okay, so it does not. Wait, binary path to the exe. Okay, binary path to the exe file. So let's just. Whoops. Okay. Take this. Let's see if this can let us execute. Okay, we want to execute a command. Hold on. I think this has to all be on the same thing. All right, so let's go with let's just throw -e in here. cmd.exe. We want to open a command prompt, and then connect to our machine, which is located here. And what port do we want to use? All right. Close quote. And let's give this a shot. Access is denied, you flip mode squatter. All right. All right. Oh, right. We have to specify the service. Okay. So let's try this one out. Okay. Give this a shot. Okay. But we don't have anything. Alright. Give me a second. Let me take a sip of my water real quick. Okay, so that doesn't give me squibbity bop. Alright, let's pick a different service. Hold on. Let me see. How to export Windows services using the command line. And let's see if we can pull up the services here to get a list of them. Alright. No, I want to see the services running. Let's see if I could just put get service in this thing. See what it does. Absolutely nothing. What the fuck? So this is this might require other privileges, it says. Okay. Get all the services. Right. I think that's what I put. Correct? Ah, dang it. Alright. So, obviously this doesn't work. So we can't see the services that are on this workstation with our current account. So, let's just guess some stuff. Alright. Let's see what we can... see if we can just find 9 ways to open services. I don't want to open it from there. I want to open it from, okay, services.msc. Does this work? Okay, so that does. And we have this here. But oh, wait. Hold up. We have to start the service. Okay, so let's start this service here. Okay, so cannot be found that accepts argument. Okay, so let's try this here instead. Okay. Oh, crap. There's no name for the service, though. Damn. Okay. So, let's just guess one. Smoke it. Let's just go ahead and guess a service here. So, let's try the... What was it called? I think it was... it's like a shadow copy service, I think. Is it? Okay. Oh, okay. VSS. Okay. Because this is something that's like, it's just, this is, oh crap, my brain's like freezing all over the place. So this is basically just like a service that like, make sure that other components can communicate with each other, as well as like making like backups onto a system. So, let's see if we can just, I'm just randomly picking. Let's just see what this thing can let us do here. What is this? Create a shadow copy. The requester writer has to perform the following actions. Alright, so this lets us enumerate the writers, gather metadata. Alright, super McDupers. Alright, so this is doing a lot of reading and writing, which is what we have access to. So hopefully this should work. So let's try this command again, but let's change it to this other service here. Let's get rid of this. Alright. And so we have this set up on the desktop. Okay, so this was a success. Now let's start this service here. Start service cannot find a control. What? And this port's off. Let's try this again. Oh, hello. We have a prompt here. Alrighty. Let's see who we are. Okay, I am fat fingering a lot of stuff here today, damn it. Alright, dope. So we're system. Right on, so we just rooted this box. So we already had our first key, so let's go to... What just happened? The hell? What? Oh, man! Hold up. So this thing just crashed on us? Oh, bro, that sucks. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, we got our show, so let's try to hacker type fast. Let's try to type hacker fast here. Okay, so let's and I don't mean actual hacker typing, I mean the actual, like, the movies that over exaggerate hacker typing. Alright, so let's see what the hell we got in here. We have, okay, so we have our administrator. If I could type fast. Ah, dang it! Okay. Alright. No! Oh, let's try this again. Dang it. Alright. Alright, so let me copy this here. Let's run this here. Whoops. Crapsies. Alright. Alright, cool. And there's our root file. So, we just successfully rooted this box. Super duper great. Grandiose. Alright. So that was intriguing. It was very intriguing. There were a lot of things that were not in my methodology that we used here. I proposed exploitation. Using evil-winrm is not one of them. It's actually this SC application that we went through. So I'm going to add this one in here as a sanity check. Well, probably not. I don't know where to put this at though. I'll figure it out. All right. So this was a definitely a fun room to do. We finished it in under an hour. Thank goodness gracious, great balls of fire. So thank you for joining me on this spectacular lab on this new platform. Yeah, I'll get some more boxes in here and then maybe stick to this. And I'll see what those paid paths are all about, and try to do some walkthroughs on those. But I did not say this at the beginning, but thank you for your guys' support. Don't forget to click the like, share, and subscribe button to stay updated on future content. I am Shy Ronin, and I am out.